I'm now doing what I call a Chelsea bypass. I'm bypassing the shops to make my path, my gravel path, out pebbles off the road. So I filled up my Chelsea pockets, the stones off the road. So every time I go out, I'm picking up pebbles. And I also picked up, I'll show you in a minute, somebody had left in the street, for me probably, some bits of, what are they called? Lilac. They've pulled off a bush and left on the floor. So I'm going to see if I can get them to sprout roots and bypass another £7 at the garden centre probably, which I can then spend on, I don't know what, to be honest, all Chelsea things. Chelsea bypass just came to me. Who wants to spend money on old gravel? No one. What are you buying old pebbles for? And they're all laying around for free in the road. Look, hundreds of them everywhere. I'm putting a whole jingly path down so I can hear people squawking up and down it. Chelsea, what's it called? The other side of the Chelsea fireplace. We've got a Chelsea hearth rug, that's what. And the old Chelsea mat, mate. Look at the old Chelsea mat. Oh, what, they're pretty. Look at those pretty little diamond flowers. They're the old pilot's eyes, or whatever they're called. Parma violets. But that's not the one I robbed them out of. Not that I robbed them. I tended to move them along. But so they like to be in dry, it appears, because they're growing on the gravel. They're growing in the gravel on this other one as well. So, but they grow in the field as well. They seem to grow everywhere. So we'll make a wish and hope for the best. Pilot's eyes. And the other one's mother's eyes, which denotes the spires. Look, there's more. This is the garden they came from. I saw them yesterday and just tweaked a few out from this gravelly old show. I'm sure they won't mind. I'll bring them something back in return one day. Maybe a pot of stocks or something when I can get them looking reasonable. Thank you and goodbye message. Thank you very much for the touch, I suppose. A Chelsea touch. A Chelsea toe punt. A Chelsea stunt, mate. Get off the Chelsea massive. Leave us alone. We don't need your type. Did old Bex used to play for Chelsea ever? In the blue and whites? Not really, he said. I played for Man U and then fucked off to the States to lay around and play fake football. That's what. Oh, like a boomer. Leave me alone, he said. I'll be down toe punting all over you. Chelsea, my arse. He says, get away from me. Don't touch me with those lies. Campanula. That I robbed from somewhere else. I think my friend gave me a tree the other day. He said he'd grown it by accident. And I think it might be a lupin. I looked at the leaves today. That's interesting, isn't it? But I think it is. Which will look nice next to the wisteria. That I think is the wisteria that I managed to grow from a twig. It's just starting to shoot a leaf off. It might not be that. It might be something else, like an elder or something awful. But I'll just show you how I throw the pebbles down every time I get home from a walk. Because if I don't do it, the fairies will come and smash me in the teeth. That's why. It's true. Chelsea fairies, that's what. That's what. I can't wait for this garden to come through to its own. Chelsea. My garden's going to be ready for Chelsea. Open gardens, isn't it? Exactly. And you'll be excited then too. And you'll be all wanting cuttings around already. This skirt's great because the pocket comes off. I can just pull it off in one bit. Look, this goes on poppers. And I can just tip the pedals straight down. I'm putting them all at this end so they don't disappear too much. And then they all spread out a bit. I got some bits of proper tarmac pebbles for the roadmen, for the memory of the roadmen, who play the roads, and old chips. I've got all sorts in here, you know, all sorts of old Chelsea looks. Stop mentioning the Chelsea looks. Where does Beckton's the Arsenal, isn't it? Is it? The Hammers? I've forgotten, they told me when I was up there squadding. I was squadding in the Beckton Massive Hospital. It was just up the road from the stadium. Or was it Chelsea? Where's Arsenal? Liverpool? I can't remember. Do you know what? You know why? I knock on the pot, that's what. Penny's eyes. Denotes the spies. Them tiny little violet things, I put some back. I cleaned them. These ones that I've got in the house. What do you call them? Creeping mice? Everyone's got different names for them. I call them mother's eyes. Right. That's it. I'm having another cup of coffee. Oh, do you want to see what I just bought? My magical turf over of the £5 rinse through. I'll show you the plan of action for the week. I might be able to tip a couple of pence out of some old straggly old pots before Thursday. I've only got 3 days, haven't I? I've probably got too much food actually, knowing me. See how to do a stretch food cook because you spunk all your money on a couple of cats for the flats. This was an extravagant. Right, okay, this is what I got. This was £1.25 because Poundland's upped its prices. Vegetable oil, grapeseed oil. I prefer that over sunflower, to be honest. Really went out. These lilacs I'm going to twist off and make a wish on. They probably won't do anything, but they were just dying in the road. Parsnips in a juice pocket, 25p, reduced from 42. I've got a couple of potatoes. Well, actually, I've got a fucking load of potatoes already. It's enough to... I need to show you the potatoes, do I? And carrots and celery I've already got. Plums for pounds. I'm going to stew those with an apple or two. And maybe the blueberries and the last 2 raspberries. Stretch them out and I can mix them with porridge. And I've got a few of those these things. I've got the biggest bit of ginger in the world. So I'll have enough ginger to get me through till Thursday anyway. I've got these chocolate things, and I've got some more chocolate in the cupboard so I can make chocolate and plum pudding. This Monzuna chocolate out the other day. Loads of it actually. I'm going to have to go smash it up and put it in porridge anyway. Where do you get your protein from? I tell you where. From Chelsea Lifting, that's what. Chelsea Riots, Chelsea Diets, that's where. Hummus, 69p. That's enough protein for anyone, isn't it? If I mix it in the soup. Another bag of porridge oats. So I've got some. But since I've now got to stretch the dog's food out, she can be back on oats and chicken. I couldn't get chicken wings because they hadn't got any for £1.75, so I got chicken drumsticks, which was £1.99. But thinking about it, there's probably more weight there. She could eat those, or I can smash them with a hammer a bit, peel the chicken off, feed the bones to the birds, and she have a bit of a mixture. Smash them with a hammer there. But I used to raw feed, and they can eat drumsticks. And onion. That's it. And I've literally got 23p left. Oh, I lied. What else have I got? A tin of beans. I even brought the receipt back, so I could talk you through it. Let's do that now. So you know I wasn't lying. Oh, maybe I didn't. I've lost the receipt. You don't need all that, do you? I might run out of coffee again. There's enough for 2 days. What day is it? Monday, Tuesday. I'll stretch it through. I might have to go Turkish, mightn't I? And boil up the old bread with some new coffee. Because that's not the Turkish way. They just mix it with. I'll be fine. Right. That's it really. I'll just tick out for a minute, and then I'll crack on with some. I got beans. I told you why, didn't I already? I can have potato and parsnip mash with beans, a bit of hummus in it probably. It sounds good, doesn't it? I'm already hungry. And then oil just to fry it. Oh, fried beans goes better, doesn't it? A bit more calories in it. You're not hungry with all the sugar crashing then. So that's it. Enough for me. I've got gram flour. It's probably full of lice. There'll be protein in that. Chuck a bit of that in my parsnip mash, can't I? I might have that today actually, just to see how disgusting it is. I'll probably be sick for 3 days and then we'll not worry about eating. I need to go and sit in the sun for 5 minutes. There's not been much out today. I feel I'm falling behind on my rosy glow. The Chelsea toe the line. I've got enough tea bags to stain myself again. But I might do that tomorrow. That it? Enough? I should have enough electric if I'm savvy. Because I only tipped it onto emergency on when to do it? Christmas Eve? We'll have a Chelsea stretch for you. I might find some more. I don't think I will find any more money. I might somehow have enough Nero cards to get a free coffee if I scrape them together. I refuse to go begging. I damn well refuse. It's more fun this way anyway. I think so.